Monster in the house. Golden fleece. Out of the bottle. Dude with a problem. Rites of passage. Buddy love. Why done it? The fool triumphant. Institutionalized. And superhero. Hey guys, this is part 2 of the series. If you have not seen part 1's right here, but this is part 2, so here we go. I'm Alan Northern, giving you filmmaking tips and tricks, blah, 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 we did that already. All right, let's get into it. Dude with a problem.
I mean, $4,000 just drove off.
How are you, the ordinary, gonna handle something extraordinary? Now, the huge audience appeal behind this film genre lies in the fact that we all consider ourselves to be pretty ordinary, pretty normal. And the problem that the characters usually face in this genre is death. Just be sure your problem relates to death in some way, shape, or form here, because that's a primal problem. The problem must be primal, which means your problem threatens your character's access to life, shelter, food, clothes, and education. But education isn't primal. Oh, just roll with it, please, for the sake of this video. So we as the audience automatically sympathize with that main character, which makes these tales very effective. In this kind of film, an ordinary guy or gal is exposed to an extraordinary problem. The bigger the obstacle, the more heroic your main character must become in order to conquer that obstacle. And the common theme running throughout this entire genre is the main character utilizing his individuality in order to beat the bad guy or overcome the obstacle. Rites of passage.
I dated this girl for a while and she was really a nasty freak. She just loved to get down with sex all the time. She was like, any time of day, she was like, yeah, let's go. I'm so nasty.
Mean Girls. Boyhood. Bridge to Terabithia. When you create a film where the major plot points surround the theme of someone transitioning from one stage of their life into another stage of life, odds are your film is rites of passage.
You're like really pretty.
Thank you.
So you agree?
What?
You think you're really pretty?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my God, I love your bracelet. Where did you get it?
Oh, my mom made it for me. It's adorable.
Although these kinds of films aren't everyone's cup of tea, these stories about growing pains resonate with a lot of individuals because we've all been through them. And those are some pretty painful memories to recall. Typically, the pain and torment of this film comes from the outside and attacks the character's life in some way, shape, or form. So the outside force of life, boom, attacks the main character. Oftentimes, the monster in this film kind of creeps up on the main character, and the film is a slow revelation of what that monster is. And it's only by going through this dreadful, painful experience that our hero comes up with a solution to his conflicts. So typically these are films where your character's having a rough go at it at high school, dealing with family turmoil, a divorce, a midlife crisis, and even dealing with the end of their first love.
Écoute, tu peux venir me chercher, non?
Usually the hero must realize that there are aspects of his life he can control and aspects of his life he can't. It's only after this realization and some growth that our character can find his version of happiness. Buddy love.
Discretionary revelation.
No, you just gave her up. I asked you one simple question. You gave me all the
I
information.
thought that's what you wanted.
What?
Some films in this genre include Finding Nemo, Step Brothers, Lethal Weapon, Elf, E.T. There's a lot of films in this genre. So Blake believes that the dawn of this genre came into play when the main character didn't have anyone to talk to or bounce ideas off of or debate with.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim.
Dory, no singing.
This works because stories of me and my best friend will always resonate with audiences. All buddy movies are just love stories in disguise. And love stories are just buddy movies in disguise, with the potential for sex. The rules for these kinds of films are simple. At first, the buddies hate each other, and your film's adventure makes them realize they actually need each other. Think about it, if you start your story and your characters like each other, then where exactly is the story dynamic between your two characters gonna go?
Don't say something in the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna take you to the hospital. I don't wanna say I'm getting concerned, but to be honest, I'm getting concerned.
This is fun.
Now you know you can break this rule, but it's important to understand why this rule is in place. It's to start your film at a 0 state so that by the end of your film, you have a hero state. With respect to your story, your two characters are incomplete halves of a whole. Now normally our all is lost moment in this film is a variation of their friendship or their relationship being destroyed or dismantled in some way. And if you don't know what an all is lost moment is, watch this video right here, and then come on back. It's all about story structure. I'll also put a link to that video as well in the description below. Anyway, buddy love, right. So typically the main character is one way, and it takes some quiet guidance by the buddy in order to force a positive change in the main character. And it's because of this change that the main character can then fulfill his mission and bring the film to its climactic end. Why Dunit? Knives Out, Citizen Kane, Murder on the Orient Express, and even Mindhunter. They're all films in the Why Done It genre. This film genre is all about uncovering the deepest, darkest parts of the human mind. Yes, it's all about who conducted the murder, but great films are about why that murder took place to begin with, and why that person did that deed in excruciating detail. So this genre is not about the hero changing. It's about discovering something new about human nature that we didn't initially think was possible. It's about peeling back the layers of the human heart and discovering what separates the good eggs from the bad.
All right, up, come on.
I'm gonna say this just to you. No cameras, no courtroom, just you, because you know it's true. We allowed you into our home. We let you watch our granddad, we welcomed you into our family, and now you think you can steal it from us? You think I'm not gonna fight to protect my home?
The reason why the crime was committed is oftentimes dark and unexpected. The big draw behind this film lies in the fact that we, as the audience members, become detectives. But it's not only our job to discover who committed the crime before it's actually revealed on screen. It's ultimately our job to discover what the driving force behind why evil occurred in this film to begin with. So when we're writing, it's important for us to ask, what separates the just from the immoral? What are you subconsciously trying to teach the audience through the crime that's being committed? Did you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments below. And I also made The Brotherhood, which is my feature film that I made. It's on Amazon Prime right now. I also have a Clover Key, which is for you indie filmmakers out there. Additionally, if you guys want to chat with me, actually chat, like talk, like using our voices together about the problems that you're facing as independent filmmakers, please leave a comment below, because I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to pick your brain about what problems you're having as indie filmmakers so that I could come up with solutions to your problems and also create content based off of the conversations that we have. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Until next time, see ya.